belongs below the cycle. Mouth mum, staying idle, eyes wide, roaming endlessly, wondering, will this ever end? Well, envy is indisputable. Action was never an option. Gazing back at all the skulls, my insides blazed with fire, one that lightens up a new path. Beyond the bliss of a reborn, damned by friends and foes, saying I turned a villain. Do I, actually? Or have I just turned into the real me? Girl, let's go. Hi. So that was my poem titled Élan Vital, which is a French phrase that meant a creative force within an organism that is responsible for growth, change, and necessary or desirable adaptation. Hence, my poem is all about change. So, what changes are we talking about here? Well, my poem is specifically talking about changes in personality and mindset. So, let's begin looking at the poem, shall we? So, this poem tells the story of someone who was very insecure and constantly looks down on themselves. Well, this personality of the persona makes it easy for other people to use them for their own benefit. However, the persona eventually gets sick of how they get treated and starts considering of changing themselves for the better. Well, initially, the persona did nothing of it, as it is hard to break out of an old habit, right? But after the persona gets reminded of those people that constantly use them, mock them, it just fuels a determination inside the persona. Then the persona changes and they gain self-confidence and assurance for who they are. Although there are a lot of people dissatisfied with those changes because they know they cannot toy with the persona again after all the confidence that the persona found. Well, despite knowing that, the persona pays no attention and stays loving the newfound person in them. Have you guys ever heard of how people say, do not change yourself, be yourself, be the real you, and something like that? Well, I'm here not to tell you that, because one thing you need to do is do whatever that makes you happy. If a change is required to make you happy, then do that. If not changing yourself makes you happy, then do that. So yeah, love yourself and do what makes you happy. Thank you. Bye. That's all from me.